Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a story time for you guys. So it's gonna be about the time that my friend slept with my ex. Now I know what you guys are thinking, what the hell, right? Who does that? But evidently I had some shitty people in my life that I had to get rid of. That's why they're both not in my life anymore. So if you're interested in hearing this story, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so this ex, I met him in high school. He was my first real boyfriend. So of course, you know, I was super emotionally attached to him and like, you know, the first love kind of thing. But to be honest with you, he was a jerk. Like, he wasn't that great to me. He would always compare me with other girls and say stuff like, ew, I wish you were like this. I wish you were more like that. Like, but you know, we were really young, so who am I kidding? He's still a dick. Anyways, so with this guy, I was with him when I was in grade 9, so that would be about 14, 15. So I was with him about 8 months or so, and this friend of mine, she was a family friend, so I've known this girl for like years. I would say maybe like, by that point, at least 5 years. I met her when I was maybe like 9 or 10. So we were family friends, so we'd see each other quite often, you know, whenever our families would get together, have dinner, like we would see each other, play together, we're kids. But you know, as she got into high school, she was maybe a year younger than me, she became kind of a dick. Like, she would be like, ooh, like, you know, she always wanted to make herself feel like she was better. And I don't know, I could see right through her. I just never thought that she was a nice, genuine person. So by the time me and my ex broke up that year, I had told her about him numerous times, and she would always ask, oh, can I see a picture of him? Let's see what he looks like. And I'd be like, okay, sure, like, here you go. Like, here's a picture of him, and I'd be, you know, pretty proud to show him off because, you know, he was my boyfriend at the time. But she'd be like, ew, why are you with him? He's so ugly, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I would never go out with a guy like that. And I'd be super offended. I'd be like, okay. But, you know, I was like, fuck her. Like, you know, shoot. Anyways. So by the time me and him actually broke up, I was pretty devastated. You know, I cried myself to sleep all summer long, and my birthday is actually in the summer. So I remember it was my birthday and I was still super sad over the breakup. He calls me, I got a phone call from him saying like, oh, hey, happy birthday. And I was like super happy that he called. I still remember this super clearly, because this was like such a big thing in my life back then. He called me to say happy birthday, and I was like so excited. I was like, oh, thank you so much, you know. And then all of a sudden he hits me with a big whammy. He's like, oh, by the way, guess what? I slept with your friend. Let's call her let's call her Scarlett. So I slept with your friend Scarlett, and I was like, what the hell? Like, first off, this girl's been saying this whole time that he was really ugly and like, ew, why are you with him? And second of all, like, this was my friend and this was my ex that I thought I loved so much. For them to do that to me behind my back, I felt like was the biggest betrayal ever. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was devastated. But even after I found out that they did that, she would taunt me in my face on purpose and be like, ha, like, you know, like, your ex really wanted me, like, you know, I'm so much better than you. You can have my ex too. That's what she told me. She was like, you know what? I want to set you up with my ex. You can have my garbage. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Isn't my ex my garbage too then? Like, I just don't. Anyways, so that's that. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I actually had like, you know how they have Twitter wars nowadays? Well, back then, I'm really old, guys. This will show my age. Back then it was Zanga and Nexopia. So me and her would like bitch at each other back and forth on there, like posting on each other's walls, and our friends would join in, and it was hilarious now that I look back at it. So I thought that was all done with that. Good thing my parents and her parents are no longer as close, so thank God I didn't really have to see her for many years. But I would say around 2 Christmases ago, I was told that she's gonna be at this family Christmas party. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I was at this Christmas party and I see this girl, Scarlett. And you know, by this point she's had a few wines. She's a little tipsy. She comes up to me. I wanted to avoid her all night. She came up to me and she's like, oh, Jenny, like, I just wanted to say I'm so sorry for all the stuff I did to you in the past. Like, I was just jealous of you. Like, so that's why I did those things, to make you feel bad. Like, I'm so sorry. So I was like, you know what, like, whatever. It's been 10 years. Like, I really don't want to hold a grudge anymore. But then she proceeds to pretty much hang around me the rest of the night. She starts telling me about her life, how she's in residency. By the way, guys, she's a doctor now. What the fuck, right? I mean, good for her, but I wouldn't want to be one of those patients. Anyways, so she was telling me about her life in residency, and she lives in another city now, a smaller city. And then she starts to tell me how she's cheating on her boyfriend right now with some random guy at the hospital, like some Grey's Anatomy shit. Like, they're actually doing stuff in the hospital, apparently. And I was like, I don't even know if I believe you anymore. Then she pulls out a freaking picture of the guys, like, down there. Like, he sent her a sext, and she actually showed me the picture at our freaking family Christmas party. Like, I was like, what the hell is going on here? Like, this girl is obviously crazy. She obviously has not changed. She's still the awful person she was 10 years ago. So, moral of the story is, people change, but not that much. So, oh, and also stay away from assholes. Anyways, thanks for watching my story, guys. If you want to see more of this, please subscribe. I have lots more stories to tell you. And thanks so much for watching. Bye.